Hello, it's Holly with Ivy Cool Creations, and today I'm creating a layout with a sketch from Susan Stringfellow. Now, for the month of June, I am participating in Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, the best of. So it's going to be so much fun, and there's going to be some beautiful sketches and some beautiful artwork done this month. I'm so excited for it. I had this photo of a sunset that was about 7.5 inches long, and I wasn't sure what to do with it because I don't normally scrapbook landscapes or scenery. I usually am scrapbooking kids and what they're doing. Note to self: when you're cutting a photo apart, make sure to label it so that you know exactly which one goes where, because I got confused. And I had to stick it together to realize which one went where. So I was originally going to do this layout on an 8.5 by 8.5 background, but because my photo was almost 7.5 inches long, I decided to switch it up and change it to a 12 by 12 because obviously it wasn't big enough. The paper that I used for this layout is all scraps. I just went through my scrap bin and I pulled out everything that had coordinating colors. So I wanted the purples, the blues, the teal, and the pink that's in the photo. Now, I had that 8.5 by 8.5 paper already cut out, so I decided to use it as a template to create my triangles. And all I did was I took branding strips and slices of paper that I had left over and washi tape to create these triangles, and I just butted each one of the same color up against each other in an L shape. I was just basically going off of colors, and I didn't want too many of the same color together, but I wanted to keep it in the same like cool tones with a bit of warmth like yellow or pink. But I love the way that this turned out. And this is a really easy way to make a triangle without without trying to do angles and math and stuff like that, because I get confused very easily when it comes to those types of measurements and things, and I'm more of a wing it kind of girl than a measurement type of girl. So I usually end up making things wonky or crooked, but this was really easy to do. And so I created my triangle and I cut it off, and then I noticed, hey, I have perfect points for my top triangle, and I just put them together. So I created two triangles with the effort of only making one. And I think it turned out lovely. And I matte my photos in black just to give them a bit of a pop off of all of this color. I just wanted the photo to shine through. And at the top of the sketch, there is a tag behind the two photos. I did not overlap my photos because I wanted them to be like a break apart. And so I thought adding more tags would look more cohesive or make it look like it was done on purpose. And I really like how I tucked everything in there. I'm using this pink yarn from Christina, and she dyed it, so it's actually white, and I'm pretty sure she used ink to dye it and change the color. And I got it in my Christmas Advent package, so I thought the pink matched perfectly, and I used it to thread all my tags. Now I have this Stampers Anonymous by Tim Holtz stamp that looks like thread, and I just wanted some black put all around, but I didn't know what to do, so I used this. And so, like I said, I wing it. So I'm just putting sketchy stitching all over the layout to create a bit more texture because it was looking a little flat. And then I added enamel dots and I have a book of enamel dots, and I just used the colors in the blue and the pink and the purple. Now, I went through the Brave and Bold ephemera by Amy Tangerine to find this Refresh die cut, and I thought that would be perfect as a title. And instead of putting it in the middle, I just tucked it on top of the thread stamping that I did, just because it nestled right in there perfectly. And I decided that I didn't like the teal color of the die cut because I couldn't really see it clearly, so I painted it bronze. This is an acrylic paint by Art Alchemy, the Metalique collection, and its color is Steampunk Copper. And I used a technique in nail painting where you take a round end of a tool, say a score tool, and I dipped it in the paint and then just plopped it on the page, and that created perfect dots. So it looked like enamel dots in the bronze color. I love it. I think it turned out beautifully. The close-ups and still shots will be up next. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you.